Hey James, I just hear you tell those people they could pay for half the car.
Yeah, what I was explaining to them was because they're the kind of people that don't keep a car forever, people who don't keep cars for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, why would they pay for a whole car if they're not going to keep a whole car? What I was talking to them was about the lease to own option. It's another alternative form of financing. Rather than pay for an entire car, why not pay for 3 years, 4 years, and make a decision at the end, what do you want to do? These people, because they went with the lease option, they have the option of either trading the car at the end of 3 years, selling the car to someone else at the end of 3 years, keeping the car, or they could drop the car off. So they have some options they wouldn't normally have. But the big thing for them, because of the big ticket price, was, let's say a $100,000 car. This wasn't quite 100, but it was close. At 8%, you buy that car whether you finance or pay cash, which they had the ability to do either way. But 8% on a $100,000 car, that's $9,000 in sales tax that's going straight to the state just to drive the car off the lot. Well, with the lease to own option, we don't have to collect all the taxes up front. So we're only going to finance a portion of the car, maybe half. We're not going to send all that sales tax off to the state, and we're not financing that. That's adding insult to injury. I got to pay sales tax, and now I'm going to put it in my financing. That doesn't make sense. So they get more car for less money. They're not financing their taxes. They have some options at the end of the 3-year term. They can decide. Do they want to keep the car? We make that simple. Do they want to trade the car? That's even simpler. They could sell the car to somebody else. People do that. Or they could drop the car off. Only then will the sales tax come due at the end of the lease if they decide that they want to keep it. But every month they'll pay a little tax on a small payment compared to financing and having a bigger payment from financing the entire car. So what they get is an opportunity to drive more car for less money. They're not sending all those sales tax dollars to the state just for the privilege of driving it off the lot. Drive more car for less money. Fit more car into less budget. Have some options midway. People are buried in their cars because they finance the taxes. People aren't putting down enough money, they're financing their taxes, and they wonder why on a 5-year, 6-year loan, they're halfway through and they still owe more money than the value of the car. We don't have to worry about that with leasing. It's the smart way to purchase a car, buy more car for less money. Have options that you don't normally have when you finance the entire car. It's just a smart way to go. I would even put 100% of my money into the vehicle. Why would you put all your cash into a guaranteed depreciating asset when you can use somebody else's money on a part of the car that you're going to drive and has some options in the end? Keep some of your money working for yourself. If you know what you're doing with your money, you're going to lease anyway.